it's Clarice, and today I'm going to be doing the Epic Reads tag. This tag was created by Epic Reads, whose channel I will link down below, and I was tagged by Blabberon, whose channel I will also link down below. So let's just go to the questions. If you could invite one author and one of their fictional characters to tea, who would you invite and what would you serve them? I would invite Andy Weir and Mark Watney from The Martian. Not only would I like to invite them just because this is an amazing book, but because they both seem like really interesting people. Andy Weir, it says from the description in the back, is a software engineer, and I'm currently studying to be a software engineer, so I would love to talk to him about nerdy computer stuff and just his career. I mean, in addition to talking about books, because that goes without saying. But also Mark Watney was one of the funniest, wittiest characters I've ever read of, and I think he'd just be a fun person to be around. And I would serve them anything but potatoes. If you read this book, you probably know what I'm talking about. I feel like Mark Watney has eaten enough potatoes for a lifetime. What book would you like a prequel for? I'm going to go with the answer that pretty much everyone is using because it's a good answer, and that is Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. The Marauders, the Order of the Phoenix, the creation of Hogwarts. I feel like there's so many stories that would make good prequels for the Harry Potter series that you can't really go wrong with this answer. Which two characters, not from the same book, would make a good couple? I'm not really one for pairing characters or even people. I'm just gonna say the first thing that came to mind, even though it's a ridiculous answer, and that is Scott Pilgrim from Scott Pilgrim and Tyndwyl from the Mistborn trilogy, specifically Well of Ascension. For those of you who haven't read the Mistborn trilogy, Tyndwyl is basically this person that trains leaders, if that makes sense, and she can be really harsh about it. And Scott Pilgrim is this person who just doesn't care about anything. So I'm just imagining Scott Pilgrim being Scott Pilgrim, just lazing around, doing nothing all day, just being a bum. I can imagine Tyndwyl trying to fix him up, you know, walking in rage mode, slapping him, going all, "Get your freaking act together!" I don't know, that's probably a terrible answer, but it's all I could come up with. If you ran into your favorite author on the train and could only say one sentence to them, who would that be and what would you say? I'm still on the quest for my favorite author, but right now, it's probably Brandon Sanderson. Maybe I would ask him, how the hell do you write so fast and so well? Or how did you come up with the idea of Mistborn, like with the magic and the metal and the... But let's be real, if I saw Brandon Sanderson, I'd probably say something more like, "Oh my gosh, I love your books, why didn't I bring my marker? I wish you could sign my Kindle, I really want you to sign my Kindle." And if by some miracle, he not only has a permanent marker with him, but also somehow manages to understand what I said, maybe he'll sign my Kindle. Your bookshelf just caught on fire. What book would you save and why? Honestly, whenever I read this bookshelf caught on fire type questions, the immediate answer that comes to my head isn't to save a book. It's usually to save something else. For example, my bookshelf sometimes serves as my desk, so often my laptop would be there, and I would probably save my laptop if it were there. Or I would save my Discman because I'm weird and retro and hipster like that and still own a Discman. Or my HRF LCD because I also keep my CDs on my bookshelf with my Discman and my speakers. And this one is signed. Or this awesome miniature sword replica which I got from Italy, which I promise looks so much cooler in person. Or this cool pyramid thing which my grandparents got when they went to Egypt. Or R2-D2. Or Pikachu. Or this random Singapore penguin. Or my wand. Or this dinosaur painting my little brother painted for me. Yeah, I keep a lot of things on my bookshelf. It's a multi-purpose bookshelf. How would my bookshelf catch on fire anyway? It's not like I cook in my bedroom. Anyway, I'm gonna be a good sport. If I actually had to pick a book, I already mentioned this in the Top 5 Wednesday video about the top 5 books you'd save in a fire, and that book is Peanuts because it's old and kind of destroyed and I love it. What dystopian world would you want to live in if you had to choose one and why? Well, obviously all dystopian worlds suck because dystopian, but definitely my answer to this question has to be the world of Ready Player One by Ernest Cline, because even though the world itself is kind of in ruin, at least I'd have the oasis because virtual reality is cool And lastly, what is your most epic read of all time? And that would have to be hands down the Mistborn trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. Such an awesome world, such cool magic, such a gripping plot. It's just overall a really good series. So it's the end of the tag, and as with all tags, now I have to tag some people. So here are the people that I tag. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter, friend me on Goodreads. Again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!